Hey guys, SuperHello1 here. Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my 2024 project recap. Now, for 2024, this video is going to be fun because I have a mixture of not having recordings and having recordings, and also having recordings but not having the footage anymore because I don't want to pay for YouTube Premium and I don't want to take the time to actually screen record stuff. But regardless, if you haven't figured out by now, my current upload scheme is I have sound demos on Wednesdays when I have sound demos to upload, and I have my workbench weekends, usually on Saturday, either morning or afternoon. I haven't quite figured out which one is better for you guys yet, so if you have one, let me know. But yeah, so that's been the current trend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the projects that I started before I was recording those workbench weekends, and then I'm going to cover some of the projects that I don't have footage for anymore, but are on my YouTube channel, and then go into the ones that I have footage for, because those are a little bit more, or some of them are a little bit more meaningful or have a little bit more involvement. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so let's get going here. So the first thing on my list is the 262 restoration. By the way, these are roughly chronological. My 262 pre-war restoration, that one I did not record. I did show it in a couple, I think my selling my tinplate collection, you saw it cosmetically restored but not functionally restored. It did get functionally restored and sold, so that has been passed on to somebody who will now run it. The 249E I did record. That restoration is a little bit of a different video style for me. I didn't do a whole lot of chatting except for the intro and the outro, so if you like to watch me just shut up and do work, go check that out. The 1630 series passenger car restorations is a similar story, just a lot of me doing work and not a lot of me talking, so there you go. I also upgraded an HO Scale G2. It was a custom built Reading G2. I put DCC in it. It needed a new motor and some new brackets and some stuff. I did not record that one, but I did record its final product. That is uploaded on my YouTube channel. You can go check that out. It's like an 8-minute video. I did actually get a video of the guy that I sold that to, running it on his, I guess, club layout or his personal layout, which was pretty awesome to see. I love it when people share with me them using the stuff that I've built. Next on my list is the PRR E7s, which I actually have sitting next to me. They're my fiance's. I had to fix the smoke unit in them. I did actually do that. I didn't do anything with the smoke unit. I just put a new piece of foam on the underside of the smoke unit cover, and that seemed to help redirect the smoke out of the funnels, and it's not burning up so far, so I'm going to call that good for now until it inevitably breaks and I have to fix it again, and then I'll record it. The Lionel Corporate Tinplate, Lionel Corporate Tinplate 1835E smoke unit repair. I have some standard gauge engines. You can see them in a video that I have uploaded. I did not record the repair of the smoke unit, but it was a relatively straightforward process. I believe I just ordered a fan motor. I think it was just the fan motor was seized. The heating element worked. I just needed to replace the motor. So it's an O-scale MTH smoke unit, so ordered that, swapped it in, works great. However, it did stop working at Tiger Track, so that was a fourth engine that I forgot broke until 3 seconds ago. So I need to fix that now too, so you can look forward to that in 2025. And then I started recording more regularly. So the MPC era Blue Comet from my friend, I maintained it, basically went through, lubricated it, cleaned it, and then I thought I was going to be repairing the Mighty Sons of Steam, and it ended up not needing to do that. Thank goodness. So if you want to check that out, that was one of the first regular uploads of the Workbench weekends. Go ahead and check that out. Then I got into some cosmetic stuff. I did my Reading T1 coal load. I updated that to a more realistic look from what it was. I didn't record that, but I did show it in the flags video, which I'll get to a little bit more later. And then the last one that I have here before I have footage again is the New Haven FL9. That one needed a new center rail, pickup roller, wire. You can check that out on my channel. I did record it. But that is it for my list of stuff I don't have footage for. I may have missed things. So if I missed things, and you know I missed things, yell at me in the comments, please. Anyway, let's get into the ones that I do have footage for, and the ones that are a little bit more, we'll say, engaging. Alright, so the first one, actually, chronologically, I'm going to do last because it means the most to me. So the next one would be the Lackawanna H24-66, I think, FM Trainmaster. It had a messed up sound system, so I needed to replace a speaker. But in the process, I absolutely fell in love with that engine. And my friend who had it at the time was gracious enough to gift that to me, and I have since repainted it, which is another project I did. This comes a little bit later, but I'll go, I guess, a little out of order here. I repainted that engine into Reading, I believe it was 501 or 502. I should know, I did it. You can see in the videos on screen now. I'm really happy with how that engine turned out. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. It was a boatload of fun to do and taught me so much about repaints. But yeah, so that was that's the Lackawanna Trainmaster. My friend also had a number of other engines that needed to be repaired. One of them being a Burlington Northern SD60 that needed some cosmetic restorations. There was a Southern, like MPC-ish era FM Trainmaster from Lionel. That one, if you haven't seen my comment, I did actually, that does work. I just didn't have a big enough power supply to make it run on my test stand. And I know there's comments in there that say that it should work on a CW80 if you have it set up correctly, but I do not have it set up correctly. But on a bigger transformer, it runs absolutely fantastic and super smooth. There was also a Southern Pacific Cap Forward that had some Odyssey issues I needed to fix, and a Great Northern U-boat that had a whole bunch of issues. That thing, holy smokes, that U-boat was a hassle to get back together, and it sort of works. It's still in the same state where you can run it until a certain speed step and then it freaks out. So along with the Reading FM Trainmaster repaint, there were two other repaints I did. There was a New Haven Gondola, which was a ton of fun. That was really not my first, but my first real deep dive into really good repainting. Along with that was the Estee Lauder tank car, which was a custom paint scheme. That was a fun kit to build. It's a red caboose kit, which I had never built before. I also didn't know that they made O-scale kits until recently, so that's pretty neat. They also made a Jeep 9, which is convenient, but not for me because I need Jeep 7s for the Reading. But I guess the PRR had Jeep 9s, but they had train phone antennas, and I don't know if I want to put one on there. But regardless, that was a really fun kit to build. And it was lovely seeing the level of detail that went into that kit and the level of detail that I could put into it while building it. The other big long documentary that was on my channel was the repaint and / redesign of the Reading Camelback that I did. I took a TMCC ready Camelback from Lionel. I designed a new tender for it, 3D printed it, filled it, painted it, decaled it, threw it back together, weathered the whole engine. It looks great. It's really reliable. I'm super happy with the final product. Ran it a bunch of Tiger tracks to the point where it now doesn't run great, so again, another project that you guys get to see in 25. But yeah, that one was a lot of fun to do. And as the year came to a close, I worked on my T1 again. That thing's my baby. I love it. I got to put flags on it, which was really cool. Another detail that I thought wouldn't make a huge difference, but ended up really changing the engine. Everyone that sees it comments on it, and I absolutely love it. But the big thing in December was that I was given the opportunity to display my personal layout at the RIT Tiger Tracks Train Show and Sale in Rochester, New York, which is hosted by the RIT Model Railroad Club, which I am a former president of and member of, and yeah, I was a student there, so that comes with the territory. That show was absolutely fantastic. They did a way better job running it than I did when I was president, so hats off to you guys. And if you came out to the show to support our club, thank you so much again. You can check out my full video. That was a wild ride from early mornings to late nights, bitter cold, switch is not working. It was nuts. It broke four of my engines because I remember the fourth one. So you can look forward to those getting fixed up in 2025. But to get the layout ready for Tiger Tracks, I needed to do two things. One, I needed to rewire my entire layout, which was one heck of a pain in the neck. That took like 4 days, and I had to pull everything out of the storage unit to work on it and then shove it all back in at the end of the day, and I really only had like a couple hours a day to work on it, so that was Oh my goodness. And I also got to make a lighting and switch controller right here in the warmth of my apartment, which was really cool. So those worked spectacularly. The wiring worked, although I couldn't test all the lighting circuits because I forgot all my lights here. I didn't go into great detail about me building the lighting and switch controllers, so if you're looking for that, I guess just comment on that video if you have questions, and I can try and answer them as best as I can. But I just kind of wanted to sit down and just grind those things out because it was getting it to be sort of crunch time. But with that, I can now talk about the... Oh, quickly, if I forgot something, remember, yell at me. But now I can talk about the big project for 2024, which is very near and dear to me. Yeah, it was a lot of work. So a while back, I started this project that I thought was going to be simple, and very quickly became not so simple. And if you watch the 2-hour documentary on it, thank you guys. If you watch some of it, that's expected. Watching the whole thing, if you guys did that, you guys are saints. But this is, of course, the Reading G3 upgrade to Legacy Command Control. Originally, I was planning on putting Electric Railroad and Rail Sounds Light in it. That didn't work. So it just escalated into this very expensive, very long, drawn-out process to get this thing working. But when it finally did run, oh my god, was every second worth it. It sounds great, it runs great. I need to fix the encoder ring. I'm just gonna go really low because I'm done messing with it at this point. I need to add a more reliable antenna, which plans for that are coming. Stay tuned for that. And I need to put smoke units in it, which may happen in 2025. I'm not sure. Smoke units are expensive, and I need to figure out how to fit it all in. It has been done. There is actually a video out there. It was uploaded about a year before I uploaded my video. Of a SG Alliance G3 with smoke and legacy. So basically what mine is hopefully going to be someday. And it was made by the guy who made the wiring diagrams that I used to make that engine work, which is just absolutely fantastic. If you guys haven't seen that video, you don't need to go watch it. If you're interested in learning how to upgrade an engine with Legacy, I recommend watching it. Save yourself the mistakes that I made. I spent like $600 or whatever extra that I didn't need to spend on just parts for that engine. So if you're looking to do that, check out that video and do the readings, because it's not easy. Modern Lionel engines are very complicated. But again, project was totally worth it, and I'm so happy that it's done and I can just do little small adjustments. So before I wrap up here, I did have one more thing I wanted to say. If you guys are looking for automotive content, I have another YouTube channel. It's called Hull's Garage. I do have shirts for it. It's basically just me and my dad working on his 1970 Monte Carlo, and occasionally me working on my 2017 Mazda 3. It's nothing special. I don't upload regularly. I don't really monitor it either. So if you comment on it, it might take me a little while to get back to you. But if you like automotive content, go check that out. I don't record everything I do on cars just because it's very difficult to do. I have huge amounts of respect for any YouTuber who does old or modern cars, does custom upgrades, and can film it in a way that like people can understand. Again, mad respect. It's not easy. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that kind of thing, go check it out. This is the logo. You can YouTube it and it's fine. I think I have like maybe a handful of subscribers, like maybe one hand's worth of subscribers. I don't know. Again, I don't check it very often. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. There's a lot coming in 2025, so I hope you stay tuned. I'm probably not going to be doing the weekly uploads again, just because that takes a lot of time to record those, and my life is very busy. But as stuff comes in, I will certainly, record it and process it and upload it so that you guys can watch what I'm doing. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about any projects that I had this past year, go ahead and drop a comment. If you've got stuff that you're looking for in 2025, let me know down below. If there's anything you wanted to see different about the video formats I do or the style I do, if you want me to talk more about this, that, or the other thing, let me know down below. You guys are my number one source of feedback for what you guys want, because that's how that works. So the more you guys tell me to help my videos better, the better my channel will be. And to all of you who said or gave me comments on the repairs that I did, on stuff that I messed up or needed to correct, thank you so much. Your feedback is the reason that I can do these repairs. I am just one person. I don't know everything. You guys are probably more knowledgeable about some things than I am. So if you have tips, suggestions, or anything like that that you think I don't know and should know, again, drop a comment in my videos, any of them. I will likely see it if it's on this channel. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all had a great 2024, and here's to a fantastic 2025. I know the video is a little late, but Happy New Year. And yeah, I am CW Hollow 1, and have a good day, or maybe good night in your case. See ya.